I'll tell you the name of this card when I go to the computer.
Is that LOY? One man, one vote required. Low.
By the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. One man, one vote is required by the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment.
What is that word for B1? One man, one vote is required by the Equal Protection
Clause of the 14th Amendment.
Is it for redness is violated?
What?
To petition the government?
The government for redress is violated by winner take all. By denying minority groups any voice, by throwing all the weight of the state behind the winner, and thus precluding the assembly from petitioning for redress. This is a bad sentence, but the idea is right, which is the right to assemble peaceably to petition the government for redress is violated by winner take all, which is the system by which all of the state's electoral college votes go behind the candidate who is most popular in that state.
Does that go after right to assemble
Peaceably, yeah. It's peace, Peaceably. To petition the government for redress is violated by winner take all. Period. By denying minority groups any voice, states deny minority groups any voice by throwing all the weight of the state's electorate
petition.
behind the winner.
What is it? Petition?
Is it what?
Peace
Petition.
petition. Okay, and the government.
for redress, RE.
This is violated.
To petition the government for redress is violated by winner take all. States deny minority groups any voice by throwing all the weight of the state's electorate behind the winner and thus preclude the assembly of the minority from actually petitioning the government. It's kind of a squirrely argument here because nobody else is going to be telling you that it violates the First Amendment right to assembly. That's called getting squirrely, trying to be clever, you know. Okay, so you may or may not see where we're going with this. When you're all done writing it down, let me know and I'll go on to the next step. But we're going to point out the fact that the government is damned if they do, damned if they don't. What does that mean? If they run the electoral college mandate, they run the electoral college like the Constitution says, then they're in compliance with the Constitution regarding the electoral college, but they're out of compliance with the Constitution regarding equal protection and right to assembly. If they respect equal protection and right to assembly, then they're out of compliance with the Constitution regarding the electoral college. So either way, your point is, in the status quo, the government is behaving unconstitutionally. Thus, we have to prioritize either one of these three things. Which should be prioritized? Can, can't, or must? It means therefore. Are you all done writing it down, Eric?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yes. Can't remember.
Step after and thus preclude assembly can or is it what?
Okay, so let's look now at the next step of this logic chain here. And that's going to be attention to because B/C is because the federal government, the Fed, cannot conduct constitutional elections in the status quo the round comes down to which constitutional element we prioritized over the others. Two A.
What's BC?
Because I said that's the first thing I said. B/C means because. It's the first thing I said. Limits upon federal power be prioritized because violation of limits necessarily means violation of individual rights while exceeding enumerated powers or violating or exceeding enumerated powers and violating mandated procedures do not. I just definitionally so. As examples to the contrary, because individual rights